Good afternoon, children. Welcome back. Hope you all are well and safe at home. Children, we are studying unit number 2 of macroeconomics, chapter number 1, money. We have completed barter system of exchange with its drawbacks and forms of money. Continuing with the chapter, let us begin the topic of supply of money. Now, you should know first of all the meaning of supply of money. What do you mean by supply of money? Children, supply of money means the money which is being possessed by the people of a nation in the form of notes and coins is known as supply of money. Am I clear? This money is entirely different from the supplier's money. This is very important thing. This supply of money is entirely different from supplier's money. Now, who all are the suppliers? There are 3 suppliers of money. The first is Reserve Bank of India. The second is Government of India. And the fourth is commercial banks. The first, Reserve Bank of India, you know very well that it is the note issuing authority of our country. It also issues coins in our country. Means it is the sole authority to issue the currency in the country. Next comes Government of India. Government of India manufactures coins, but it is not having the authority to issue the coins in the economy. The third is the commercial banks, the money which is being issued by the Reserve Bank of India to the commercial bank. It is the duty of the commercial bank to distribute this money in the economy through various types of deposits. Am I clear? So these are the suppliers of money in the economy. So the money which is being possessed by the suppliers is completely separated from the money which is held by the people. While we are saying the circulation of money in the economy, it is that money which is being possessed by us in the form of notes and coins. Am I clear, children? Hope the concept is clear now. Now, coming on to the topic of measurement of money supply. Now, measurement of money supply, under this, there are 4 concepts: M1, M2, M3 and M4. In our course, we need to study only M1. Now, what is M1? M1 means, the formula for M1 is C plus DD plus OD. Now, what is C? C means currency held by the public in the form of notes and coins. This is the concept of C. DD. DD means demand deposits. What is it? Demand deposits. Now, what is demand deposits? It is the deposits of the people held in the commercial banks through various type of deposits. It can be term deposits, it can be non-term deposits also. So this is known as demand deposits. And the last comes OD, other deposits. What is other deposits? Other deposits involve deposits of foreign national banks in Reserve Bank of India, deposits of financial institutions kept in Reserve Bank of India, deposits of NRIs kept in Reserve Bank of India. This is known as OD. Together, M1 is also known as components of money supply in the economy. So again I am repeating, C, currencies held with the people in the form of notes and coins. DD, demand deposits of the people held in commercial banks. OD, other deposits kept in the Reserve Bank of India. Hope you have understood the concept of money. So this was the chapter of money. Go through with this video carefully. Understand it. You will get a complete handout of this video. Thank you, children.